Hello, Sammy. You've asked atheists to show you one valid argument against the existence of the blanket term, quote, God, unquote. In any sort of communication there must be an agreement on the definition of terms. The word, God, has many different meanings to many different people. I don't know what your definition of God is, but most modern definitions of God are incompatible with reality. For example, if your God is a transcendent eternal being, then your God cannot and does not exist. Transcendent is beyond space and time, while eternal is all space and time. Nothing can exist which is both all space/time and no space/time. So if you believe in a transcendent eternal God, you believe in a fairy tale. But I assume you're a smart person and you don't believe in an eternal transcendent God. If we were talking about a God which is all-knowing and all-good, then I can certainly say your God is not real. No being can be all-knowing and all-good. Part of being all-knowing is to know the experience of torturing innocents for the entertainment of watching them suffer. But no being can be so malicious and also be all-good. Short of having the experience of senselessly torturing innocents for entertainment, no being can be all-knowing. Therefore I'm certain we're not talking about a God which possesses all-knowing and is all-good, because such a being cannot and does not exist. I'm also sure you don't believe in an all-powerful and all-knowing God, because that fellow cannot exist either. Part of being all-knowing is knowing limited power. But God cannot know this if He is all-powerful. Therefore God is either not all-knowing, not all-powerful, or does not exist. But you already knew that cause you're a smart guy. Likewise, no God exists which is all-knowing and a disembodied spirit. They're incompatible. Part of being all-knowing is knowing the experience of being in a body, but God cannot have this experience without one. Therefore God is not all-knowing, not a disembodied spirit, or does not exist. But you knew all this because you'd heard all the arguments. I'm pretty sure your God is not even all-powerful, because there's no such thing. A simple question: can God create a stone so heavy he cannot lift it? It's a simple yes or no question. If yes, then your God is not all-powerful. If no, then your God is not all-powerful. Omnipotence is a human-created fairy tale which cannot and does not exist. So I'm certain we're not talking about that. I'm sure your God is not all-knowing because it's also impossible. There is no such thing as omniscience. It's just a human-created notion, so I'm certain your God isn't omniscient. One type of knowledge is the knowledge of what one doesn't know. For example, I'm aware that I don't understand rocket physics. I recognize that I lack knowledge in one topic or another. Therefore I possess knowledge that no omniscient being can possess. That's why an omniscient God is impossible and cannot exist. So please clarify what you mean by God, since we're not talking about an omniscient, omnipotent, omnibenevolent, disembodied eternal spirit.